morning, friends. I hope that you're doing well. I don't know about you, but I feel like lately I've just had a lot going on. Today, I need to take some time to slow down a bit. You know, sometimes your body will tell you that you need to take a step back before you realize it mentally. I definitely feel like that's been happening with me lately. I've had a lot of tension in my back and shoulders. Noticed myself breaking out a bit too. So I think it's time that we just take a day to rest. I want to listen to my body, listen to my mind. I've had some really up and down days lately as well. And just dedicate some time to take care of myself and to give my body, my soul, and my mind exactly what it needs. I started that this morning. I made some tea, did some reading. Those are just things that help me to de-stress and to relax. And right now, I thought it would just be fun to write out a bit of a self-care list that we can tick off throughout the day. So I'm excited to spend some time together as we have a bit of a pampering day. Let me grab a pen and a piece of paper now. And let's get started writing out our list. Okay, so our list is all written out. I've got it right here, but I wanted to mention one of the reasons why I think it's really helpful to write out a list like this on days where you want to focus a bit more on self-care is I think it's really easy for us to dedicate a day to something like this, but then before we know it, we're like hours into just like marathoning a TV show or YouTube or something like that. And while I love a good show as much as the next person and think that they can be a really helpful part of a self-care day, I think it's really important that we look at rest and that idea of caring for ourselves a bit more holistically. So it can be really helpful just to ask yourself, okay, what do I need right now? Mentally, physically, and emotionally. And then just from there, write out a short list of things that will help you to care for yourself, not just mentally by giving yourself a chance to sit down for a bit and zone out, but really across the board. So just my 2 cents, but now let me walk you through what I want to get up to today. I have that I want to make a warm tea and read a chapter of a book, both of which I've already done. I can't be the only one who puts things that they've already finished on their to-do lists, right? Just makes me feel extra productive. Plus, they both are pretty important ways that I like to take care of myself. But then I also want to go on a walk outdoors. There's nothing like being outside that just really refreshes my perspective on life. I want to do a face mask, to shower and deep condition my hair. And I also want to spend some time on my skincare, to wash my sheets. And I also have a massage appointment booked for later, which I am super excited about. I have just a ton of tension in my back and shoulders right now, so I'm really hoping they can help with that. Then I also want to drink a smoothie and go to the library. I've got a handful of chapters left in the book I'm reading right now, so I think it would be really fun just to pick out a new read. So that is our list. I think it's going to be just such a beautiful and restful day. The first thing on our list is to go for a walk, so I'm going to go get changed now and let's head outdoors. Just got back from my walk and that was so lovely. I went to our local greenway and it really is just this kind of a magical place. I love the canopy of trees that you have, and there were so many of those late summer, early fall blooms. So it was so nice, and I just feel like every time I go outside and just spend quality time outdoors, it just instantly relaxes me, it puts me at peace, and it's really nice too just to get a little bit of movement in today as well. Now though, I am pretty thirsty. It's still fairly warm outside at this time of year here in Charlotte, so I'm going to grab myself a water. We can get hydrated. Well, I've got my water here. I am continuing with the goal that I shared, I think it was a couple of videos ago, of trying to drink at least 60 ounces of water a day. So this is 16 right here. Probably going to try to have at least 3 more of these just kind of throughout the day. But now I was just looking at my checklist, just crossed off going for a walk. Next up, I want to focus on some skincare and some hair care. So I want to do a face mask. I want to go for just like a very pampering shower to deep condition my hair, then also do some skincare as well. I was sharing a little bit earlier, but my skin has definitely been breaking out a bit more than normal recently, so I think that this will be really good for it. So I'm just gonna take a moment to chill, to drink my water, then we can get to it. Okay, time for our face mask, and the one that I'm going to be using today is this Rescue and Renew mask. It says that it's a detox face mask, and that is exactly what my skin needs right now. It's also a clay mask, and I feel like those always just do wonders for my skin, even if they do look a little bit funny when you apply them. So I'm going to put this on, let it dry, probably watch a YouTube video while it dries, and then I'll probably take it off when I go for my shower. Before I put this on though and start looking all kinds of crazy, I figured I'd share with you what I'm going to be watching, because I don't know about you, but I just always love hearing good recommendations about things to watch. So you've probably heard of Wayfair before from their website, where you can find all kinds of home products that are perfect for you. But they've also recently stepped up their YouTube game in a big way, and I'm so excited to be partnering with them just to help bring awareness to it. So a couple of weeks ago, I shared with you all about the new A Style Is Born series. They also just recently launched one called The Small Step, which is so fun. So the whole concept behind it is it's this YouTube dad who takes on small home improvement projects throughout the house and just shares kind of what he learns along the way. So it's part family fun, part HGTV, part Mr. Rogers. It's just one of those really fun, wholesome shows, which personally I am all about. I just love a good, heartwarming show. And they just released a new episode called Do What Works For You. I think the theme is all around baking. That just sounds so fun, so I'm going to pop that on while I apply my face mask. So definitely be sure to check out Wayfair's YouTube channel and that episode. I'll have everything linked for you in the description box below, and hey, after you watch that episode too, check out some of the other great shows that they have on there. They're releasing new things all the time, and I'm just loving everything that they're putting out at the moment. So just a little YouTube recommendation for you, but now let's apply this face mask. That was such a fun episode and perfect timing too. My face mask is dry. I'm ready to go for a nice pampering shower. So we're going to rinse this off, shave, do my hair. It's gonna be good. Okay, time for some skincare, and I'm definitely not one to have a 10-step skincare routine. However, I definitely believe that taking care of our largest organ is important. So I just put on a little bit of vitamin C serum, some moisturizer, and SPF. Okay, last step, let's apply some chapstick. Okay, skincare is done, and I can just feel my skin thanking me right now. It's already just feeling so much more soft, so much more smooth, well moisturized. I love it. It is weird, I will say. I think I've done this whole video so far without wearing any makeup, and it does feel actually a little vulnerable. I feel like I normally have some kind of makeup on, but trying to keep things real here. Of course, I probably will throw on a little bit of makeup before heading out. Before we do anything else, I want to wash our sheets. On days like this, I love just to focus on some of those small things that really help me to feel better. And for me at least, there are a few small joys in life that I love more than crawling into freshly clean sheets at night. So I'm going to strip the bed now, and let's throw on a load of laundry before we leave. Okay, well I just put the sheets in the wash, threw on a little bit of makeup, and now I could not be more excited. It's time for our massage appointment. I think it's been something like 2 or 3 years since I last had a professional massage. My back and shoulders have just been causing me a lot of pain recently, so the timing for this could not be better. Well, that massage was amazing. My body feels so rested, so recharged right now. It was so nice just to be able to unplug and to zone out for an hour. Right now though, I'm definitely feeling like my body could use a bit of sustenance, so I just came next door to Green Brothers Juice Company, and I think I'm gonna get myself a smoothie. Okay, smoothie has been acquired. I got the So Fresh So Green, which has spinach, kale, apple, ginger, and tons of other yummy things in here. This is one of my all-time favorite smoothies. So I'm just going to sip on and enjoy this while we head home. Well, I just got home and I'm feeling just so relaxed, so zen right now, like nothing in the world could bother me. I actually honestly feel like I could go for a nap, but I don't want to do that quite yet. I think I'll probably go for an early bed tonight instead. But what I want to do now is switch over the sheets really quickly, and then I want to head off to the library. I want to spend a bit of cozy time reading tonight, and I think it would be really fun just to go and pick out a new book or two that I can read over the next few weeks. It's funny because just a few years ago, I'd really gotten out of the habit of reading. It definitely wasn't my default, but I'd say the past couple years, and especially this year, it's been one of my go-to just leisure time activities, and I love just the magic of being able to experience a story and just get fully sucked and drawn into a different world. Books really can captivate and transport you in a way that few other things can, and I just love that. And honestly, just thinking about going to the library is making me excited. The smell of books is one of my absolute favorites in the entire world, so it's going to be fun. But first, let's switch over the laundry. Okay, off to the library we go. Okay, back from the library, and I had such a lovely time. I feel like just walking through the doors there, I was just reminded I really need to go more. It's just such a lovely, peaceful environment, and I did find a couple of books as well. So I picked up 2 books. One is more of a mystery novel, the other more of a romance book. So the first one is called The Cafe Between Pumpkin and Pie. And honestly, I just saw the cover of this and it just looked so fun and autumnal. And I enjoy a good romance every now and then, so I'm going to try this one out. I've never actually heard of the author before, so we'll see if it's any good, but I just thought that the name was cute and it felt very seasonal. And then the second book that I got was Crooked House, and surprise, surprise, it's another Agatha Christie novel. She really is the queen of mystery and one of my all-time favorite authors. I think I've read like 5 or 6 of her books now, which honestly isn't even that many. She's a very prolific author, but I'm trying to work through on the back of a lot of the novels that have kind of her favorite books that she wrote, and this one's on the list. The one that I'm reading right now actually is also on the list. So honestly, I actually know very little about this book apart from the fact that it's written by Agatha Christie, but I trust her, it's going to be good. Those were the 2 books that I got at the library. I feel like whenever I go, there's always this big temptation to get way more books than I can actually read, but I'm really looking forward to digging into these 2. Pretty sure the laundry is done now though, so let's head over to the bedroom and make the bed. Alright, well we have made it to the end of our list, and I just love days like this where I'm able to really take a day of rest to relax, to recharge, and to do the things that are going to nourish my body and soul. So I really hope that you enjoyed coming along with me today, and definitely encourage you, if you feel like you've just been going, or you just need a chance to take a step back to get perspective, just to do the things that will help you to feel well, take a day, take an afternoon, take a morning, take an evening, and just dedicate it towards doing the things that are going to help you be well. Before I go, I did just quickly want to remind you to check out that new episode, Do What Works For You. I'll have that linked up for you in the description box below. And as always, don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, I'm going to enjoy a cozy evening in, maybe make another tea, do some more reading. So until next time, friends, I hope you have an amazing day.